5:15 makes for interesting breakfast, especially with kids. Try not to wake them. The wrath of my wife if I wake up our kids at 5:15. Pip was just like, I slept on my side and she slept laid across me on my stomach and she slept up around my head and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get up in 2 hours. So I shuffled her off me and you know, snuck the pillow in so she thought it was me. But yeah, it's up at 5:15 on Tuesdays, riding with the triple shot group. It's just the best group of guys. They love to hammer and it feels a lot like a World Cup race. It's chaos, I think is the word I'm looking for. And it's fun. So we go up to the university, do a couple loops up there, and then we hit back down along the waterfront, and the pace just builds and builds and builds. And then the boys start trying to fly off the front. Beacon Hill Park is a special place. It's a really magic place here in Victoria. Mile 0 is right there, Terry Fox statue is right there, and we whip by the Terry Fox statue 6 times, and on the last lap they do a sprint, and I lose every time. Today we're doing a run off the bike, so as the others sprint for glory, I sprint for transition, and 2 loops hard to the park. It's a perfect mile loop. And 2 minutes rest and then another loop. It's all wrapped up by 8 o'clock in the morning, and then it's off to Tre Fantastico for breakfast. Coming home from a ride, I'm a bit wired anyway, so it's playtime. It's good times. So after I have a bit of a rest today, we head off to Thetis Lake Regional Park. It's a beautiful park, and meet the boys there, and it's we do an open water swim. So Thetis has a set of islands, small island, big island. It's pretty self-explanatory. And small island's 800-meter loop. The big island we used to think was 1,500. I think now we've discovered it's less than 1,400, but that's details. Today's workout will be 3 small island loops and a big island loop. It's a language, a lingo that only we understand, and coach will be in the boat screaming, and we're in a good group, and it's very much a simulation of what racing's like. So we've had a bike at 6 a.m., run off the bike, swim at the lake, and because I don't want to, you know, Tim Don and Janfried, you know, put up these massive training days, I was probably just going to put my feet up, but because this is my training day on Specialized, I'm just going to go run. I'm going to add up some strange numbers and come up with a really big number, and the math's not going to work. But that's irrelevant. When you walk away from watching this, you think to yourself, he swam 7.5K, he rode 100, and he ran 40, and that's just a typical day, and it's bigger than Tim Don does. It's an interesting balance trying to spend time with family and also work. My wife's very supportive and understands that commitment of 24 hours 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that it takes. But I very much try and get in family time every day. Goat's milk?
Done.
You like some goat's milk?
No.
Today wraps up with just family time, dinner time, and that's important in our house. We make sure we're all at the table for dinner time. My training day has to stop by 5 o'clock because it's into dinner routine and nighttime routine and story routine and then bed routine. And then it repeats the next day.